Starting in mountain pose, lift and lower your toes a few times. Keeping the heels down, walk out the front of the foot. And walk out the heels. Keeping your feet together or stepping to hip-width apart, raise your arms, lowering your hips to chair for a 2 count. Lower your arms as you stand back up. Repeat chair 4 more times. On your last rep, hold chair for 30 seconds. Return to standing and step your feet to a wide stance. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower to goddess pose. Inhale, return to standing, and repeat 4 more times, holding on your last rep for 30 seconds. Return to standing and make your way to the front of your mat for 3 sun salutations. Upward salute, to forward fold, to halfway lift, and lower step or float to plank, tiptoe, lower to chaturanga, and upward facing dog. To downward facing dog, take a few breaths here. Then looking towards your hands, step or float to forward fold, halfway lift, lower down, upward salute, and hands to heart. Repeat this sequence 2 more times. Step your right leg back to high lunge and raise your arms up high. Straighten the legs, lift up tall, then cactus arms as you lower down. Repeat for a total of 10 times. On your last rep, hands to heart, step the back foot up, and repeat on the other side. On your last rep, hands to heart, step the back foot up, and make your way to the center of your mat. Balancing on your right foot, send your left leg back to Warrior 3. Arms extend out front. Exhale, pull elbows to left knee in, and inhale, extend back out. Do this 4 more times. Stay in Warrior 3 on your last rep and pulse the left leg up 10 times. Return to standing and repeat on the other side. Back to standing, step to the front of your mat. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. To halfway lift, and back down. Step your right leg back, lowering the knee and top of the foot to a low lunge, arms up. Exhale, lower the arms, and inhale back up, pressing through the top of the right foot to hover the knee. Repeat 4 more times, holding on your last rep for 10 seconds. Your hands to the mat, curl the back toes under, lift the knee, step the front foot back to plank, flow through chaturanga, upward facing dog, to downward facing dog. Gazing forward, step your right foot up between your hands, lower the back knee, top of the foot, arms come up, lower the arms and bring them back up as you float the back knee. Repeat 4 more times, holding your last rep for 10 seconds. Hands down to the mat, make your way to plank, go through a flow, ending in downward facing dog. Raise your right leg to 3-legged dog. Exhale your right knee down the center line and inhale back out 10 times. Return to downward facing dog and repeat on the other side. Lower your leg to down dog and come forward to plank. Exhale, press through your hands, bend your knees and lean your hips back. Inhale, return to plank. Repeat for a total of 10 reps. ahead of you, shoulder width apart, gaze forward, glide to cobra, keeping your nose as low as you can to the mat for as long as you can. Then return to child's pose. Repeat this 10 times. Make your way to plank with your right hand down, open up to side plank. Exhale, twist down and needle your left arm under your body. Inhale, open back up. Repeat 4 more times. Stay in side plank on your last rep. Draw your left knee up towards you and grab onto your left big toe. Extend to a big toe hold for 5 seconds. Return to plank and open up to side plank on the other side. Complete 5 needle twists followed by a big toe hold for 5 seconds. Return to plank, lower your knees down to the mat and make your way to child's pose, stretching your wrists here if you feel you need to. Coming through table to down dog, walk your feet to the center of the mat. Feet together, lower your hips to hug your knees, trying to keep your heels down as much as possible. Make your way to seated in a bound angle pose, actively drawing your knees down towards the mat a few times. Send your legs out ahead of you, lifting your heels and coming into a half boat. Hands clasped ahead of you. Follow a steady breath as you twist from one side to the other for a total of 10 twists. Lower and extend your legs. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to a forward fold. Coming back up, point your toes, bring your hands behind your hips. Exhale, raise your hips to an upward facing plank. Return to seated in staff pose. Point your toes, lower and lift your right leg 5 times, then the left. Repeat on each side 2 more times for a total of 3 sets of 5 reps. After your last rep, make your way onto your back, knees bent and pointing up. Lift your hips to bridge and perform 5 bridge pulses at a 5 count down, 2 count up. bridge on your last rep, option to bring the shoulder blades together and clasp the hands beneath you. Hold for 30 seconds. If you've pulled your shoulder blades together, you can release them here and lower your hips back down to the mat. Raise your feet, do a small kick out, keeping the knees bent, then extend your legs straight up. Repeat this 4 more times. On your last rep, on the up kick, raise the hips up off the mat, then lower, extend your legs straight out. Repeat 4 more times. On your last rep, pull your legs back to plow pose, then lower them down for a double leg lift for a total of 5 reps. On your last rep, holding in plow pose for 10 seconds. Releasing the pose, your legs come all the way back down to the mat. Settle in to relax in Savasana.